Alright, finally some calculator problems. Let's do this one, and then I'm going to need to go and check out my veggies, because they be simmering. They need some salt and some pepper and some cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper, black pepper, salt, what else? Maybe some garlic powder. I got garlic though, so it's probably good. Sea salt, definitely. I don't know, some Italian seasoning and some other stuff. And then it'll be soon time to put in some tomatoes and such. But let's do this first. Find and simplify the compositions of functions f of g of x. So notice g of x is inside f. So my function f is the cube root of x minus 4. But instead of x, I'm putting in g of x. So I'm putting in x squared plus 2. Keep writing it. Minus 4, that finishes off f. And now simplify. Those parentheses are not doing anything, so I have the cube root of x squared plus 2. Minus 4 is minus 2. And that is f of g of x right there. Let's do g of f of x. Well, g of f of x, notice f is inside g. So g is x squared, but instead of x, we're writing f. So the cube root of x minus 4. And now we are making this the f function inside of g. Well, g is x squared, so that needs to be f squared plus 2. And we can simplify this, rewrite this a little bit. Cube root and a square, I'm going to write that as x minus 4 raised to the power of 2/3 plus 2. That is my g of f of x function. And this one up here was f of g of x. And now I want to find the two values where they are equal to each other. So graph them and figure it out. You're going to look at something, if my memory serves me, it looks like this, like scoop, boop, boop, like that. And there are two intersection points right there. So let's find them. Enter them into your calculator, y equals screen. On the top, if you can enter it in like it is, enter it in like it is. If you can't, if you're on an older calculator, you're going to need to enter f of g of x as follows. You can do a cube root, but honestly, fractional exponents work as well. So I would do x caret 2 for x squared minus 2, close the parentheses, caret for the power, and we want the cube root, so parentheses 1, fraction 3, closing. Boom, there's y1, y2, why don't you try for g of f of x, essentially exactly as it's written, x minus 4, close the parentheses, caret parentheses 2/3, close the parentheses, plus 2, like that. Regardless of your calculator, if you enter it like that, it should work. If you have a TI-84, hit alpha y equals, wait, what do I want? No. If you have a TI-84, you can do exponents that actually look like exponents, so you should be okay. But enter them, graph them, zoom 6 should get you something like this. Zoom in on the circly bit right there. I just realized my AC was on, and that was probably like super loud this entire time and obnoxious. My bad, I turned it off now. But notice, I kind of lied a little bit. That's what it looks like when you have a standard window, and then we want to zoom in on that part. And when you do so, it looks like this. And we can see those intersection points a little bit better. We want to find that one right there, and that one right there. So hit second, calculate, which is the trace button, and go to intersect, option 5. Hit enter, enter, and then move your cursor close to 1, and you should find that x equals 3.815. And then second, calculate again, intersect again, enter, enter, move your cursor over to the other 0, and you should find that x equals 4.507, and those should be the two solutions where f of g of x equals g of f of x, and I need to go check on my veggies because I can hear them simmering.